South African motorists are about to join the electric revolution with the imminent introduction of 2 electric vehicles. First up will be the Nissan Leaf at this year's Johannesburg International Motor Show, and next will be the BMW i3 in the middle of next year. To learn more about the electric cars, we've got the Mini E here today to experience the technology firsthand. This car is powered by a 150 kilowatt electric motor up front, powering the front wheels with 220 Newton meters. So even though it weighs a hefty 1.5 tons, it's no slouch. 0 to 100 time is 8.5 seconds and the top speed is limited to 156. The battery pack is stored in the back, so unfortunately in this prototype you lose the rear seats. Range, expect about 160 kilometers worth of driving on a full charge. So how is it to drive an electric car? Well, first, it's not that difficult. It's exactly the same as driving an automatic vehicle. You switch the vehicle on, there's no sound of course from the engine, and you put it in drive, and off we go. What you'll notice with electric vehicles is the instant response that you get from the throttle, or accelerator pedal in this case. When you press down, the instant response actually takes one by surprise. It feels quite nippy, even though it's not that quick in absolute terms. Another thing that you have to get used to is the regenerative braking effect of electric vehicles. Now, when you take your foot off the accelerator pedal, like this, what it does is it's recouping kinetic energy. Now, while I'm driving here, I can see the range is 95 kilometers still empty. Now, that might sound surprising or even alarming if you're used to a petrol or diesel vehicle, but this vehicle is really designed for urban transport. So are all electric vehicles, and most people commute less than that in a day. So for your urban solution, this is absolutely perfect. There are quite a few challenges facing the buyers of electric vehicles in South Africa. The technology is actually quite new and still quite expensive, which means that the Nissan Leaf and the BMW i3 will be around the 450,000 Rand mark when it gets introduced in South Africa. Now overseas, the governments will actually subsidize the price of electric vehicles, but there's no word from the South African government in that regard. Another problem in South Africa is that we haven't got any charging infrastructure yet at shopping centers, malls, or even the workplace. This means that you'll have to charge the vehicle at home. This is not a problem for most South Africans that can afford an electric vehicle, as you would have a garage with a wall socket. To charge an electric vehicle like this will probably take around 10 hours. And it's not much different to charging your cell phone. You park the vehicle, plug it in, next morning it's ready to go. What is quite exciting is that the energy cost is about a fifth of what a petrol-powered vehicle will be, so you will save a lot of money when commuting. Having been part of the engineering team at Optimal Energy, I was very sad to see the demise of our own electric car, the Joule. What I'm happy about is that the electric technology is still alive and kicking. I think with rising fuel costs and environmental concerns, the electric car is here to stay and is an excellent solution for urban transport.